Most men think a woman catches feelings when she becomes emotional, affectionate, or expressive. That belief is comforting, but it is also the reason most men destroy attraction, right at the moment it begins. Stoicism teaches a truth that completely contradicts modern dating advice. A woman does not fall when she feels more emotion. She falls when she feels less control. And this is where most men get it wrong. The moment a man senses that a woman is getting attached, he changes. He becomes more available, more reassuring, more emotionally present. He starts trying to secure the connection, believing that consistency and effort will lock in her feelings. In reality, this is the exact moment attraction begins to collapse. When a woman truly starts catching feelings, her emotional world becomes more sensitive, not more stable. She becomes more aware of how much influence you have over her emotions. And influence, when mishandled, triggers resistance. Instead of closeness, most men respond to her growing feelings by leaning in. Emotionally, they explain more. They reassure more, they make themselves easier to read. They remove uncertainty. Stoicism teaches that uncertainty is not cruelty. It is polarity. When you remove uncertainty at the wrong time, you remove the space where desire breathes. You replace emotional tension with emotional certainty. And certainty feels safe, but it is rarely exciting. This is why so many men hear the words, "I don't know what changed," or "You're different lately," right after things seem to be going well. Nothing changed on her side. Everything changed on his. A woman catching feelings does not want to feel chased. She wants to feel drawn. She wants to feel that your life, your direction, and your emotional center still exist, independently of her emotions. Stoicism teaches that attachment deepens when one person remains grounded, while the other feels emotional movement. The grounded one becomes the anchor. The reactive one becomes the follower. Most men panic when they sense her attachment, because they fear losing it, and fear always leaks through behavior. It shows up as over-explaining, as over-availability, as emotional hovering. What she was responding to initially was your calm, your self-command, your emotional independence. When that disappears, the feeling she was developing has nowhere to land. This video is not about tricks. It is not about withholding emotion. And it is not about playing games. It is about understanding the precise moment when attraction becomes fragile, and why doing more at that moment is often the biggest mistake a man can make. By the end of this video, you will understand the real signs. She is catching feelings. Why reassurance at the wrong time kills attraction. And how stoic restraint allows emotions to deepen naturally. If you've ever felt a connection slipping right when it seemed to be growing, stay with me, because once you understand this stoic truth, you stop chasing feelings and start allowing them to attach on their own. Before we start, a quick reminder. The real transformation doesn't happen on YouTube. It happens inside the community. If these videos have opened your eyes, what's inside will rebuild your mindset completely. It's not just a course, it's a brotherhood. A private space where men master attraction, emotional control, and the psychology of power. You don't join,